Now, Oscar De La Hoya has, over the years garnered a lot of disdain, a lot of backlash, a lot of ridicule from the Mexican community. Why? Because I think a lot of the times, especially when they're not dealing with his own fighters, he's being completely honest. And I think in this soundbite that I got for y'all in this video, he's being completely honest again. Let's talk about it. What up, YouTube? Big T, Heavy Bet Boxing TV, man. Get your big goof ass in here. Hit the bag. Hit that like button for your boy. That helps the channel. I appreciate that love. Shout out my gang, my bag hitters. Y'all already know the count. Now, Oscar De La Hoya, shout out Fight Hype for the sound clip I'm going to play for y'all. I believe he's just being completely honest, and I had to do this video because I thought he kind of touched on what I've been saying for a long time now when it comes to potential matchup between Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez, which I'm almost convinced that it's not going to happen. I'm convinced that he may just have to move on without ever fighting Canelo Alvarez and go to 175 and do your thing there, or at least do the David Morrell fight for sure. I do believe Benavidez has the heart to do the David Morrell fight. He's doing the Andre fight. And after Andre, I'm not so sure that you can muster up or conjure up another real threat at 168 outside of Canelo Alvarez. In my eyes, at 68, it's Andre, Canelo, David Morrell, David Benavidez. I wanted to throw Jamal Charlo in there, but he just hasn't been active enough. We've got to see how he looks against Benavidez Jr. And then maybe, but for supremacy at 68, those are the guys. And David Benavidez said himself after, Andre, if he can't get the Canelo fight, he'll look into the David Morrell fight. And I think that probably is what happens next for Benavidez before he actually goes up to 175. But Oscar De La Hoya, I want y'all to listen to this, man, because this is all I'm saying. When you think about that potential matchup, if it were to happen, which I'm still convinced it probably never happens, but if it did, listen to what Oscar had to say.
It's been said like the winner could potentially fight Canelo depending on how they look. In your opinion, from what you've seen of David at this point, does he beat a Canelo from what we saw in the Charlo fight?
Yeah, I think he knocks him out. Wow. Yeah, I think so.
Why?
I really do think so. I mean, Benavidez is a monster. He throws. Benavidez throws literally an average of above 50 to 55 punches around. Canelo, Charlo, in the first round, they threw one punch combined. So I'm just talking to you as a boxing expert. I'm not talking to you as, oh, I hate Canelo, oh, I hate Benavidez. No, I'm talking about a boxing expert. Those are the facts. That's reality on paper. Now, what happens in the ring and the bell rings, I don't know.
But you'd favor David even at this point still?
Just by studying and being a historian of boxing, I mean, the writing's on the wall.
And that's all I've been saying. When you really look at the matchup. Now, again, and I've said this several times, I'm not a big fan of the footwork from David Benavidez. I do believe his holes in that defense. I thought he was able to button some of those holes up really well versus a Caleb Plant, to be completely honest. I could actually see the progress in the getting that defense a little bit better, in my opinion. And I get it. I get the knocks on David Benavidez. But at the end of the day, it's the motor that's winning him these fights, not his fucking footwork. It's the motor. It's the punch accuracy, the punch output, the hand speed. Listen, you put all that shit together, and he does it very well. You have a Canelo Alvarez who likes to stalk his prey and load up on big shots. You're not going to have to find David Benavidez. He's going to be right there, right? He's going to be right there. The question is going to become for Canelo Alvarez, can you hit him? Can you lay him out? And are you willing to take those 5-6 punches that's coming? Now, they might not be one punch knockout power from Benavidez, but that accumulation becomes heavy. And for Canelo Alvarez, who virtually doesn't have any footwork himself, it'll be a lot of spots where he just can't escape. Right? We've seen Canelo on the back foot before. We've seen him back up versus Triple G and and back up against the ropes and before. But for somebody like a David Benavidez, who hand speed is crazy, I honestly believe that Oscar De La Hoya could potentially be right. Now, I know a lot of people not going to agree with this. Of course, I know the haters going to come in here. They see something about Canelo. They are already going to come in here and say, Canelo's this, that, and that. Man, I don't want to hear that shit, man. Styles make fights. I don't think Canelo's going to have enough activity for David Benavidez. I don't think he can. I think he's too big for Canelo to really hurt him and knock him out. Maybe he drops Benavidez. Maybe he gets a flash knockdown, but knocking him out, I can't see it. If you can't knock out Jamal Charlo, and he caught Jamal Charlo with some clean shots, even the shot that knocked him down didn't knock him out. He had to think about it. I don't think you can knock out David Benavidez. I don't think so. But I do believe he's got the motor, the power, the hand speed to completely overwhelm Canelo at some point in that fight. And it starts to look real bad. And maybe he doesn't stop Canelo. Maybe he doesn't knock him out or stop Canelo. But I think he completely whoops his ass. And for the first time, you might even start seeing Canelo clinch in a fight versus David Benavidez. That's just my opinion, my little dumbass opinion. I know y'all don't give a damn about my damn opinion, and I understand that. I feel you, even. But I'm just saying, when you really look at it, and I got to give Canelo all the credit in the world. He's skilled. Maybe he set some great traps for David Benavidez. Maybe he walks him into something. But does he knock him out? I don't think so. And I think the second part of that fight is completely different from the first. And I think it comes to a point where David Benavidez is embarrassing Canelo. Yeah, I said it. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section about that one. That's all I got for y'all on this one, man. Big T.O. Heavy Bad Boxing TV. I think Oscar writing on to something. Y'all better pay attention to old Oscar. Talk to him, Roger.
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.